Hello and welcome to my annual playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1. For this playthrough doing a fast pace approach. Not a speed run. I would have used the word speed run otherwise. But fast pace means that Marston has to run everywhere. In my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough recently, Arthur and John Marston had to actually walk everywhere. So it was the slow pace playthrough. So for this playthrough of Red Dead 1, I wanted to make it the opposite. So it's a fast-paced playthrough. So John Marston and Jack Marston are going to have to run everywhere. No fast travel is also part of this playthrough. So no manual fast travel. Cannot use skip to destination for any forced travel on train, wagon, or horseback. John/Jack must run between mission locations and during missions unless the game requires them to be on horseback. Can only do manual saves at safe houses. And in combat, John and Jack can stand still and shoot, can crouch, and can move while shooting. It's only when they're actually moving from one location to the next they have to actually be running. And Deadeye can only be used if forced by the game as well. And I've just realized that I should actually have that as can use skip to destination, not cannot use skip to destination. So I need to fix that actually. Hello there, Carly. Well, if it isn't Landon Ricketts, we'll definitely be meeting him in the playthrough. Alright, I've now changed that to reflect the fact that when it comes to skipping to destination, that is allowed. But no manual fast travel. And in this game, you can fast travel to waypoints, so it's even extra good to make it in this playthrough that we can't manually fast travel at all. Which you might think, well, that's a bit counterintuitive. If it's a fast-paced playthrough, surely you should be able to use the fast travel. But then that would mean there's no point in having the character have to run everywhere. So it's one of those compromises where if I want to have the requirement that the character has to run everywhere, I have to make sure that we can't just fast travel directly in front of a mission and then just run to the mission. So we have to run to the missions and we can't use fast travel.
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Hey there, Schiller. Hello again, dude. You saw Jim Milton lost his patience over the years. I hope you had a good break. I did, thank you, dude. It was good. Definitely did. How's things? And that is true. I thought after doing that slow-paced playthrough I would do a fast-paced one. Do the very opposite. And what you said there about, Jim Milton lost his patience. Thematically, with Red Dead Redemption 2, I wanted John to follow in Arthur's footsteps to do the slow pace as a way to symbolically pay tribute to him. But with this game, because of the nature of the story, thematically, John just does not have time to walk around. He's got to get the fuck from one location to another. So he's just got to run. But also, it gives me a break, and it gives me a game to just run full pelt. Hey there, Ave. Finishing Red Dead 2 went really well. All in all, the entire playthrough took me 164 hours, 14 minutes, and 53 seconds walking everywhere in Red Dead Redemption 2. The entire main story. Thank you very much, Ave, for the 25 stream streak. Muchly appreciated. I hope things are going well. Shiloh, you're doing good. You finished your second Requiem run in between your streams. Only left is the Insanity difficulty run. Oh, very nice, dude. That's really good progress. That's awesome. Glad to hear that you're doing good. That's awesome. Hey there, Mr. Gote. Thanks for the welcome back, dude. Welcome back to you too. Hope things are going well. For those who might have missed it, this is the rules for the fast-paced playthrough. It's not a speed run though. If it was a speed run, I'd call it that, and I wouldn't be able to play without skipping cutscenes. But yeah, it's a fast-paced playthrough, so no manual fast travel. Can you skip to destination for any forced travel on train, wagon, or horseback? John/Jack must run between mission locations and during missions, unless the game requires them to be on horseback. Can only do manual saves at safe houses. In combat, John and Jack can stand still and shoot, and can crouch and can move while shooting, and Deadeye can only be used if forced by the game.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Come on,
Take it
Jake,
easy until
hurry
we're
up.
out of town. Ain't no point in causing a rush. Yeah, yeah. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Hello, Gorky. How's it going?
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Nice, Gorky. Good to hear that.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Gee up.
Whoa
Oh,
there.
now. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Come on, Marston. It's supposed to be fast-paced. Come on.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. You even know where you're going?
Come on, Bonnie. Hurry up.
How am
Fast
I
pace.
going to show you the ranch if you keep racing off ahead? There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself. This way! Where are you going, you strange man?
You're going too slow, Bonnie.
Come on, boys. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Let's go. Come on.
Giddy up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
I mean, running would do it too. And also, you got a wound. Very good to run fast with that.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Hello there, Lucinda. Good morning to you too. Welcome on in. Things are going really good. Been a big stream day today. Assassin's Creed Origins, starting that at like 10:30 a.m. Red Dead Redemption 2, starting that at like, I think it was 3 p.m. And then now starting this at, well, it was 9 p.m. I'm finishing Red Dead 2. But yeah, it's going well. How about yourself? Geez, heckled if he goes too slow in Red Dead Redemption 2, too fast in Red Dead Redemption 1. Yeah, Bonnie's like, hold up, what the hell? Why are you running so fast? What are you doing? I can't keep up with you. It's like, Bonnie, he's injured. He's just been shot and he's recovering from his wound. And he's able to run. What's your excuse? Listen to 3 streams in one day. Absolutely. It's been a while since I did that, actually. But that's the beauty, too, when you have a game where you're almost finished it as well. But yeah, by the end of the playthrough of Red Dead 2, I had clocked 164 hours, 14 minutes and 57 seconds doing the slow pace approach, walking everywhere. So definitely a lot of hours worth.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Let's go!
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Nice shooting! Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Yeah, listen to 164 hours worth. Definitely a long time. Imagine doing a 100% playthrough and walking everywhere. You're doing alright. Your DST time changed last night, so it pushed the clock forward for spring. So it's the equivalent of waking up at 5 a.m. instead of 6. You're sleepy. Oh, damn, yeah. That's the thing, too, when that happens. Just messes with so much stuff as well. Hopefully it won't take too long to get used to the change. Yeah, Gorky Rabbit Stew. That's what's on the menu for the McFarlanes. Something else, in this playthrough, because the button to actually make Marston sprint is the X button, it's also the button that skips cutscenes. So when I'm actually spamming the button to make him run really fast, I have to also make sure I'm not pressing it too much to skip the cutscene accidentally that starts. Listen, do you mean you could have gone to bed early to compensate, but you didn't want to last night, being Saturday and all? I don't blame you one bit at all, you know, it's just like, I'm just going to do what I want to do. It's Saturday. Don't have to go to bed early? What's this?
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals! animals! That's it! Damn coyotes! I think we're going straight for the city.
Come!
Whoa there!
Go! Come on, easy up there.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. Easy now.
Aw, come on, Bonnie. Get off your horse and run.
Come on.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Whoa, whoa.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
So in this playthrough, I can only do saves at safe houses. And this is a safe house. Like how I'm just... That's going to be the funny thing in this playthrough. Marston running and knocking people over or kicking shit as he's running past. He's just like, get that fucking chair out of the road. What the fuck? Who put that there? Listen, also, you got a notification that this game's remaster is on sale on Steam now for $24.99, down from $49.99 if anyone is looking to buy it. There's definitely a good drop for that as well. That's for sure. And you also get the Undead Nightmare DLC in this too. You don't have to get it separate like you originally had to. I've done 2 phases of celebrating this game's 15th anniversary. There is one more that I plan to do. It won't be directly after this playthrough, but I do need to get cracking on it at least by next month, because May is when the game will celebrate its 16th anniversary, which would be too late to celebrate its 15th anniversary with. Let me see what day I mean. Alright, so let me see. Annual. Red Dead Redemption. So it'll celebrate its 16th anniversary on the 18th of May this year. So I need to get my next and final phase for its 15th anniversary done before the 18th of May. So I've still got plenty of time up my sleeve.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Whoa!
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Oh,
Just to show you actually have to get on the horse for this.
come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on! Yeah!
Oh, no, you don't!
The cougar wants to join the race too, it seems.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Come on! Whoa there! Yeah! Easy. Let's go! Whoa there!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Lucinda, it must feel like flying at the speed of sound after that Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. It well and truly is, absolutely. It's a good cleanser for that too. When I was coming up with the slow-paced playthrough, I thought, well, It'd be good to do a fast pace for Red Dead Redemption 1 back to back with the slow of Red Dead 2. So it's definitely very, very freeing as well. I'm now going to go on the first really long run, and we're going to run to Armadillo from McFarlane's ranch.
This weather makes a man happy. Hello there.
Lucinda, you can't remember, this game requires you to repeatedly tap a button to run and gallop right. It does to go full speed, but if you actually just hold down the button, it'll just go at like a certain speed. Yeah, so this is as slow as he'll run if you just hold the button down versus tapping it. And with horses, if you're riding with someone else, holding down the button will actually make you go at the speed that your companion's going at. But the thing about this game versus Red Dead 2 is I can actually let go of the control stick and just keep tapping the button, and Marston will keep on running in the direction I've got him going. Whereas if I did this in Red Dead Redemption 2, he would just stop. This will be like those, what do they call them, marathons in GTA 5. That one where you have to keep on, I think the race goes for 30 minutes of real time. The good thing is you have unlimited stamina in this game. Except when you're on horse, of course. But in terms of running, Marston has unlimited stamina. So if I want to or need to, I can just have the character stop and give myself a break if I need. It's not strictly cannot stop at all. It's alright, John. We're almost to Armadillo. See? It's there in the distance. John Marston is the running man in The Running Man, 1911, the prequel to the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. A very, very, very early prequel, considering The Running Man is set in 2017. Yeah, Lucinda. Run, Marston, run. I mean, it does take a little while, but we're almost actually at Armadillo, and it feels like I only started running 5 minutes ago.
Howdy. Beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
blood flowing. He's known for short-changing folks.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. We abandoned Marshal Johnson. I think it was the other way around. He went on horse and rode. He cheated. Just wanted to show that you do actually have to get on the horse. Zareth, thank you very much for the 50 stream streak. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that. Hardy har har. Hey there, Biko. You love this guy with a cigar. Yeah, Marshall Johnson. Yeah, a lot of great actors in this game too, as well. They're all really cool. Thanks for putting in the command there for the rules of the playthrough, Zareth. What part did you have a question about? They see me running. They hatin'. Thank you for redeeming that as an Arnie impression. Biko, he's a beast. Glad he's on Arthur's side. Oh, this is John Marston now, Biko. Yeah, this is set in 1911. But Red Dead Redemption 2, when you play as Arthur, is set in 1899. Oh, I see, Zareth. It didn't come up on mobile. I was wondering what the question mark was. I thought you might have had a question about one of the things, but it definitely came up in the chat, but it didn't turn up on your mobile. That's weird. Yeah, Biko. And the epilogue in Red Dead 2 was 1907. Hey there, Mazzy. Welcome. Doing well, thank you. How about yourself? Curious if you'll be playing Resident Evil 9 even in the future. Absolutely in the future, Mazzy, for sure. Yeah, probably be quite a few months away from me playing that because the overall series is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. And I want to try and do a marathon of the Resident Evil games before it celebrates its 31st anniversary. So I've got until whenever the first game was initially released. The day before, at least, before it celebrates its next anniversary. Glad to hear that you're doing good, Mazzy. That is awesome. So in this mission, this part of the mission, we do actually have to get on the horse. We can't run there.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Yeah!
Oh, there.
Where do you think he's headed?
They use Twin Rocks as a base, but they got hideouts all over. Walton ain't stupid enough to stay in one place for too long.
He sure looks stupid enough for anything.
He's a slippery son of a bitch, all right. And crazier than a peeled rattler. If you want to stay alive, Marston, you need to start learning not to trust that judgment of yours.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Whoa, whoa!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
Don't mess with me! This would be a fair fight if you could shoot straight!
Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. He's bolting.
Shit,
Try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge. I'll be back for you two later.
Yeah, I forgot. I can't use Deadeye unless it's forced.
It'll be trial and the ropes for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah! Cross the line!
What the fuck? These glitches. Dr. Nelling, no, yip, patch after Red Dead 2, uninstall, definitely not, no, he just does the whistles. Azereth, not coming up with details in your chat on laptop, you're just seeing you put in the command, you get no command response. That is really annoying for you, Zereth, definitely understandable. It is coming through, though, for everyone else, but I can definitely read over it, just so you know what it is. So, no manual fast travel. Can you skip to destination for any forced travel on train, wagon, or horseback, though? John/Jack must run between mission locations, and during missions, unless the game requires them to be on horseback. Can only do manual saves at safe houses. In combat, John/Jack can stand still and shoot, can crouch, and can move while shooting, and Deadeye can only be used if forced by the game. Thank you for redeeming the Red Dead 102 quote as well, Zereth. That was just, what the hell, Lucinda? Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. Zero, skip. There we go, there's your redeem. Thanks for redeeming it. I mean, technically it's a quote from Red Dead Redemption, but I won't just do that. Okay, so I've got a quote. Never mind, sir, I can only presume that you have not enjoyed the benefits of a classical education, so I will not take umbrage if some of my allusions sail over your head, sir. I won't pretend to understand you, but I will endeavor to make you understand me. Either we do this right now, or I put a bullet in you and get on with my day. Please, I knew you were a violent man, Mr. Marston, but I did not think you were a stupid one. We need money to outfit my carriage, to turn a simple craftsman vehicle into something more subterfuge. And I'm about to tell you how we're going to gain said cash. Now, I know that you ride very well, so come, sir, to Rathskeller Fork. Okay, so that's from Red Dead Redemption 1, between Nigel West Dickens and John Marston. Thank you very much. The lines that John Marston has in this game are just chef's kiss. Like, when he's angry and his sarcasm and everything like that. Okay, so in Red Dead Redemption 2, I had it so that when I finished one mission, if it had me close to another mission, I couldn't do that one, but I had to find a mission that was further away. So for this playthrough, I'm going to do something similar in that I can't go to this mission that's closest, so I have to run to the further one away, which is Bonnie McFarlane's ranch. So we're going to run back to McFarlane's ranch to do that mission next. Sorry, but Marston has places to be. Thank you, Zareth, for leaving the lurk. Oi! I'm running here, I'm running here. Time to go cross-country. Zareth, it's all commands on this channel for you. Weird. Oh, really? It's not coming up for your end? On your end? Well, it's definitely coming through. Is anyone else who's seeing chat, is Zareth's commands that he's putting in actually coming through? Oh yeah, Dr. Darling, so you can see his local list of commands. Yeah, so there must be something going on with your end of things, Zareth. I don't know what that could be though, unfortunately. Lucinda, you pulled up Twitch Mobile as well, and it's fine for you. Maybe refresh the page or close, reopen the app if on mobile. Yeah, because sometimes it's one of those things where you need to close down and then open again. In Red Dead Redemption 2, Sadie and John Marston actually go for a bounty target in Pike's Basin here. So it's just this channel, not others. Very strange. You'll resolve at some point. Hopefully so, yeah. Biko, take it easy, I'm just needling you. I thought I'd keep that active, even though this is Red Dead 1. Lucinda, okay, Rod, it's time for you to go run your errands. Then you'll be getting your day started shortly thereafter. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, I definitely will. Feels good to play a Red Dead Redemption game and be able to go full speed in some fashion. I hope that everything goes well. Would like to highly recommend people check out Lucinda's channel. Is doing a playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem. Has actually finished the main story, gone through the game, but is going back in to do things like get some achievements and potentially also get collectibles and things like that as well. A big fan of that series. Also a big fan of other zombie franchises like Dying Light and Dead Island as well. Great streamers, so definitely recommend. And that's all good, Lucinda, for the shout out. No trouble at all. Hope you have a great start to your stream as well. In my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough recently, when it became nighttime, I had to have the character set up a camp and then use that as the opportunity to craft and all that kind of stuff. In this game, I'm not having that as a requirement. You can't craft and cook things anyway at the camp in this game, but in terms of like when it's nighttime having to set up campsite, I don't have to do that in this game for this playthrough. But I can only save at safe houses.
Good to be seeing you. Good evening. Hello to you.
Careful, mister.
Exactly, careful, we're running here, jeez. Get out of the road.
Hi. Hello.
Ages away before it becomes 5 AM in the game.
Don't steal anything.
Sorry, mister.
Don't be sorry, Marston. He should have seen you were coming.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
That's something the judge says if I did too.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
How are you today?
No worries, Zara. Catch you again next time.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
How do you do, sir?
The whole town
Hello,
needs my
sir.
expertise. I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Much obliged.
Marshal may as well hand Armadillo over to them thugs. I wish I would. Stop them.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
No. We'll be running back there. Bonnie, we'll be running back. I'm Herbert Moon. Alright. Too fast for the game, it hasn't.
Son of a bitch!
What the hell are you doing?
Someone! I suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Don't mention it, miss.
Alright, the mission put us too close to this mission, so we have to go to the further away mission. Hey there, Coffeeton, welcome. You see, someone had their caffeine today. This walkthrough is moving at warp speed compared to the last one. It well and truly is, for sure, Coffeeton. When I came up with a slow pace playthrough for Red Dead 2 to walk everywhere, I then decided that I would make sure that this playthrough was the opposite. It's been funny already because there's some dialogue I haven't actually heard yet by going too fast for the characters. It's okay, Marston. You'll be fine. Just run it off.
Careful, mister.
You want to sit here and listen to some good old home truth?
Nope. Gotta run. Hello there, Max. How's it going, dude? Whoa, what's the rush? Take your time, Marston. Marston had enough of walking in 1907. Now that it's 1911, he's like, fuck this, I need to run places.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you, dude. Good evening to you as well. Which would be your morning now, wouldn't it? I think. Big stream day today. This is my third stream today. First was Assassin's Creed Origins. Started that about 10:30 a.m. my time. Then the second stream was Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think I started at like 3 p.m. And now this one I started at 9 p.m.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Max, it's 7:23 here. Oh, it is, yeah, 7:23. A triple header. Absolutely. Yeah, I had about 3 missions left in Red Dead 2, and I watched the credits, which bumped the stream up to about 3 hours. But yeah, I was slightly off. I actually started my stream of Red Dead 2 at 3:30 p.m. today. And then I finished that and then took a 2-hour break, 2 hour and a bit break, and then came back with this at 9 p.m. It's been a while since I've done that, actually, but how much I had left of Red Dead 2 sort of helped. It's good to make a start on this too, as well, this week, because after today's stream of it, the next one won't be till Thursday.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Absolutely, Bonnie. Arthur didn't want to teach him back in 1899.
Come on!
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you. Let's go!
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Whoa there! Easy
Go.
now!
He's got it!
Yeah.
How come Mr. Marston?
Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Come on! Let's go!
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston!
Whoa!
Come! Move it! Come on! Whoa there!
This way! We need to take them out to the pasture!
It's sad that Abigail and John had a daughter, but she died between the years of 1907 and 1911. At some point during that time is when their daughter died.
Slow up! Easy. Come on. Move! Move! Come on!
Nearly there.
Good! Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing!
Come on! Keep it moving!
Swing back and forth behind them! Keep them nice and tight!
Keep them tight now. Barney's gonna love this. You're doing great, Mr.
Ain't no
Barney.
stopping. Let's go!
Keep that herd together now. Watch for the runner.
Yeah.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have
Let's
work
get
to
it.
do back at the ranch.
Whoa, Annabelle, whoa.
Alright, we're too close to this mission, so we need to go to the further away mission, so back to Armadillo we run. Hello there, the Bacenta. How's things?
Wonder what happened to these folks.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello?
It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
He's just a boy.
Bye now. Hi. Hello there.
Howdy.
Hello.
Come on. We gotta get to Pike's Basin.
I'll race you there. Hey there, Dumbledore. Good morning to you too. How's things? Just to show that you do need to get on your horse for this part. I can't just run it. Oh, nice Dumbledore. Hope you enjoy your coffee.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out. Hey.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
Not for now. Eyes open, boys. Ooh. All right. Leave the horses here and follow me.
Let's go.
Head for the fort.
There.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards are waiting for us!
This would be a fair fight if you can shoot straight.
I think you shallow without a reach, boy.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
What the heck?
There's one of them. Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. Found a pop. Two behind that rock. Looks like we got him. Let's move on. Stick with me. Over there. There's our boys on the other side. Eyes up! We ain't finished yet. There's one more for the vultures.
I'm gonna put wings in your
All right, let's move down and take those bastards in the camp. Get those thieving bastards! Look at here. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Why don't you go get some friends? Even this up a bit.
Looks like that's all the sons of bitches. I'll head up the ridge to scout it out. See if there's any spare ammo in that camp.
Excuse me, mister.
Vico, you'd die happy if you could ever ride with Marshall Johnson. You absolutely love him. He is a solid, determined guy. He is a great character. It's a shame that once his part in the story is done, you can't even see him in gameplay.
Hello. Thank you for calling technical support. Please wait. You are currently number 1001.
Hey there, Diego. Thank you for redeeming that as a Bane impression. Appreciate it. Insert waiting song. Wonder what the waiting song would be like for Bane. Good afternoon to you as well, Diego. I hope things are going well.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Sniper! Surrender! Or I'll kill you all! Good shooting, boy! Let's push on. It sounds like the deputies could use a hand.
Oh, very nice, Diego. You walked for an hour with the dog. You're exhausted. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get some good rest. Hope it was a good walk.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Come on, let them have it. Watch out for the hostages and the cat.
Oh my good God! Put down your gun and surrender! You got one!
You don't want to do this, my friend!
You got him good! You sure put that fella to bed! Nice shot! There's one more for the vultures. Looks like bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Are you kidding me?
My apologies, mister.
Diego turned, walked into Walker. There was a zombie apocalypse out there? That's totally fair when autocorrect does that kind of stuff. In this playthrough, I can't use Deadeye unless it's forced. Been a couple of times I've accidentally gone into Deadeye, just out of habit.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Alright, so we're not close to any mission. I mean, we are close to this one. So we might go and do this Nigel West Dickens one, because it's further away. Sorry game, but in this playthrough I can only save at safe houses.
Hello there.
No good bastard.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
My God! Come back and finish me off! It got me! Excellent work, sir. Push on to Armadillo.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seemed a man in a well-cut suit and this happened.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Where are they all coming from? Oh, you coward! I implore you to please stay on the road! There's Armadillo! Master John! Master! I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Are you keeping well?
Diego, this somehow reminded you of the narrator of Spider-Man 2 PS2 game where he keeps on reminding you that you're supposed to web swing, not just walk around, until he finally gives up and says, fine, do whatever. Very nice. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played that game. But yeah, I think Bruce Campbell does the narration for that game. Thank you, Ogorki, for redeeming a random Red Dead 102 quote. Thank you. Diego, you need something like that kept saying, you can just ride your horse right. Yeah, usually in this game it just gives you a message that pops up on the screen if you have to get on your horse. Okay, so I've got one. Up, sister, put them up. Irish, what are you doing? Who the hell are you? Give me that. I'm your old friend, Amnesia. Oh, good blimey. And I've come to tell you, if you ever pretend to forget my name or your debt to me again, I'll make sure you reach heaven before these two lovely ladies. Now get down there. Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you? Ashamed to know you. What the hell's wrong with you? Robbing these gentle women and ladies of the Lord. So that's from this game, Red Dead Redemption 1. It's when you go to speak to Irish. Okay, so the mission put us too close to these other missions, so we need to go to the further away mission. So back to McFarland's Ranchery Run. That's okay, Gorky. No trouble at all.
You there! Don't just pass on by!
Shut
Do
your
something!
mouth, else I'll open up
Sorry,
your
gotta run.
You look cold, stranger. Care to warm up by the campfire?
Nope, running is warm enough. in this playthrough, one of the requirements I made is that we can only save at safe houses. I can't have Marston set up a camp anywhere and then just save there.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herd of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Because, oh, this is the family that Marston herds the cattle in the huge storm. You love that bit. You love his mustache, like a walrus. That is true, yeah. In Red Dead Redemption 2, there's an insult that you can do as Arthur to Pearson, where he calls Pearson a walrus, or something similar. This game originally came out in 2010, right? And you think about 3 years after we got GTA 5. And there's a certain leap that happens in games between 2010 and 2013. And then there's a big jump in games in like 2015 as well. And it just goes to show that it doesn't really take too long, relatively, for big changes to happen as well. And then, 8 years after this game came out, we got Red Dead Redemption 2. And by that stage, GTA 5 was already a few years old by that point as well. And now, we're getting GTA 6 so many years after the GTA 5, like 13 years. It'll probably be like 14 years by the time we actually get to GTA 6. And it hasn't been that long ago that this game came out. And in 2028, this game will be celebrating its 10th anniversary. So we haven't reached that point yet. But it's been out for a while already as well. And they started working on this preliminary stuff back in 2010. I mean, they started working on Red Dead 2, sorry. Preliminary stuff for it back in 2010 when this game came out. And I don't know when they started filming Red Dead Redemption 2, but it was probably like, I think, 2014, somewhere around then maybe, when they started filming it. It could have even been like earlier than that. It could have been 2012. I just don't know. But it just goes to show too, like, as we speak, who knows what games are already been worked on that haven't even been announced yet as well. So for all we know, Red Dead Redemption 3 has actually been in development for the past few years. But no one who is involved with it has been allowed to even say that they're working on it, because they're still probably filming it or doing stuff like that, you know. Biko, thanks, Rod. Need to go now. Thanks, mate. Thanks all for the company. That's all good, Biko. Thank you for being here and watching and chatting. I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend as well. Biko, oh yes, definitely, and they will be in serious NDA. Absolutely, you know. And all the times that they'll be asked, you know, what are you doing at the moment? Oh yeah, just working, you know. You've been away for a few weeks. What are you doing? Yeah, just, you know, working on a game. They might be able to say they're working on a game, but they might not be able to say anything more than that. Because they're definitely developing Red Dead 3. Absolutely. And even if it's not like, because even if it's like just on paper, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, even if it's just starting work on a game on paper, working out the, well, I guess what kind of game it's going to be, what story it's going to be, you know, all that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Oh, absolutely. Possibly. As if they said it in 1914 or a little bit later, but it'll probably be set before this game.
There they are! Let's get after them!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Come on now!
Hold tight. Coming to help you. Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
Come on, baby.
You're doing
Calm
fine.
down.
Let's see it,
Come
boy.
on, come on, come on.
That's it!
Show me
Don't
what you
give
got,
up!
boy.
Nearly there.
Come on in, cowboy.
Keep at it,
Take it
Mr.
down.
Marston!
Hey. Come on, let's go.
Try not to spook him too much!
Almost got you. That's it.
You'll have this in no time!
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like
Easy
me.
now.
I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Thank you very much, B-Code. I definitely will. You
Come
too.
on, rope one of them! I'm coming! Don't lose him! Right, let's see if you can break this one! Hold on to him!
Relax now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got it. Calm it down. You're mine now.
Whoa!
Oh, damn! I got you.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Whoa there!
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Easy now. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Come on. Let's go. Slow down. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Let's go. Whoa there. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Hey, Come on.
Whoa!
Stop! Stop! Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back!
Come!
Get after it!
Here! Let's go! Here! Go! Easy there! You're mine now! Nearly there! Steady! That's it! I got you! See? We're friends now. Come on! Come on!
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Hello there, in meter. Howdy, mister. It's going well, thank you, dude. Things are going good. How about yourself? Origins did go well. I got the lizard assassinated. Now all that's left currently in the story at the moment is the crocodile. And thanks for the GGs on completing Red Dead 2. It was definitely good to finish the playthrough. And by the end of the playthrough, the amount of hours it took me was 164 hours, 14 minutes and 57 seconds to have Arthur and John Marston walk everywhere. Cheers, and Mita, thank you, dude. I'm glad to hear that you're going well. And as you can see, in this playthrough we don't have to walk. Marston wanted to honor Arthur in 1907 by walking as well, but now that it's 1911 and Abigail and Jack have been kidnapped, he ain't got time to walk. Nice. Imagine if you went for 100% walking everywhere. It would take more than 200 hours. It definitely would, dude. Like, holy shit, that would be insane. The amount of hours.
And the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Before the weather gets any worse.
Come on. Slow down.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other.
Does in Mita, he does have a point. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
What are you waiting for? Get after those cattle!
And unfortunately, yeah, Marston can't change his path.
Come on!
What happens?
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there. The storm's getting worse. What are you waiting for?
Get going! Come on! Yeah.
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Come on, easy up now.
Hurry! You gotta move that herd. Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather.
it up! Yeah! Whoa, whoa! Move! Let's go! Move! Don't stop! Let's go! Let's go!
They're spooked! We have to stop the stampeding! Oh my god! They're running for the cliff!
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Move! Move! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Get a move on! Whoa there! Stay together, you dumb animal!
Ah, that was close! Now let's round up those stragglers!
Move! Move! Forward! Easy. Slow it up now. Move! Come on! Go! Come on!
Let's get it back to France before anything else happens!
Keep it moving! Easy. Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's move here, my four-legged friend! Move on! Move on! Get going! Come on! Move it up! Slow up! Yeah!
Storm should work! What are you waiting for?
Hey!
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Mr. Farland.
Yeah!
In Mita, that's a nice transition from walking to running everywhere. It really is, yeah. When I came up with the slow pace for Red Dead Redemption 2, I thought that doing that and then this, and have it be the opposite, would be a good palate cleanser as well, after spending all that time in Red Dead 2 having to walk everywhere. And also wanted to have a playthrough that also didn't allow fast travel. Okay, so let's go and go back to Armadillo to decide which mission I want to do next. There's actually a few games this year I want to do that have fast travel available, but not actually use it. The good thing about this game too is that when you have John sprinting, you don't actually have to keep holding the control stick in the direction you want him to actually move. You can let go of that and you can just keep on tapping the sprint button, and he'll keep on going in the direction you've set him to. What that allows me to do is give my left thumb a rest if I need to. And if I do need to give my right thumb a rest, I am allowed to just have the character stop. So it's not a playthrough where I can't have him stop at all. I'm allowed to have him stop if I need to have a break. If you've ever done the marathons in GTA 5, then you know what it's like to have to keep on tapping the button as part of the races.
We meet again.
There's one that takes about half an hour of real time to actually race through.
Howdy. How you doing? Hey there.
Sorry, no time to talk. Gotta run. In this game, you can antagonize, but you can only do it when your honor is low. It's not like Red Dead 2 where you can choose simply with a button press. Good luck, fellas. Sheila, damn it, Jack, you stole all the fun of antagonizing you from us. Arthur was right. That reminds me, when I did my low honor playthrough as Jack Marston in this game, because I did it as him, low honor, as well as John Marston. I could frame it that Jack had had enough of being antagonized by Arthur in that Red Dead 2 playthrough where I also did low honor and antagonized everyone. That it meant that Jack, all those years later, would become an antagonizer himself as well. Okay, just need to decide which mission out of these two I want to do next. Alright, let's do another Nigel West Dickens mission.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be?
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us. Oh, the life of a wandering saver of souls.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a collar.
I have been blessed with a gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
For the love of God, try to stay on the road. Showmanship, John. The flourish. The pow. Stay on the road. You're going to destroy the merchandise. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That's we'll play the game together. Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be coming. For the love of God, try to stay on the road! Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues...
Stay on the road. Don't get off the road.
Come on, we must not delay. Onward to Ridgewood. You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Sure, friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headache, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
In this playthrough, I can't use Deadeye unless it's Force, so this is going to be fun.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
I thought we was here to see miracles. Ha! What I tell you?
Do not write him off yet. He is still adjusting to the powerful tonic.
Well, you want to try that again, sharpshooter?
Come on, then.
Get ready. He's about to throw it.
You're more crooked than a snake in a cactus. Ha! What I tell you?
Do not write him off yet. He is still adjusting to the powerful tonic.
Well, you want to try that
Buffington,
again,
with a controller, this will be a challenge.
Come on, then.
Absolutely.
Get ready to shoot that hat.
See? That tonic is a sham.
Crap.
It is possible, though.
Steady yourself, stranger.
You ready to get embarrassed again? Ha! What I tell you?
Do not write him off yet. He is still adjusting to the powerful tonic. Right, friend? Here comes the throw.
Ha! What I tell you?
Do not write him off. Here it comes.
I don't know what this glitch is where I swear it's something to do with this remaster, not the original version would do it. Where the guy pulls a gun on you, even though this is supposed to be a part where you're supposed to aim and shoot at something.
Do not write him off yet. Get ready to shoot that hat.
See? That tonic is a sham. Ha! What I tell you?
Do not write him off yet. Steady yourself, stranger.
You ready to get embarrassed again?
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Well, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence!
You want a broken nose, friend?
Behold the miracle tonic!
I'm taking this nice and slow.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Yeah, you need a bottle, please? One of them, right?
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
There we go. So, it can be tricky, but you can do that part without using Deadeye. There's a couple of shots there where I swear I aimed at the hat and got it. But I think it was more to do with the fact that you had to shoot it after it was thrown, but before it started to fall again. Coffeeton, you'd buy one bottle. I mean, it couldn't hurt. I mean, it might just give you diarrhea or something, but I mean, you might be able to survive that. I think Marston says something along the lines of how it went through him like a dose of salts or something. Alright, so I've done quite a few streams today. This is actually my third stream. The first one today was Assassin's Creed Origins, when it was 10:30 a.m. my time on Sunday. And then at 3:30 p.m. I started my stream of Red Dead Redemption 2 and then finished that game. And then I came back to start this at 9 p.m. on Sunday, and it's now just on midnight for Monday. So this is where I'm going to call it a stream. An autosave was made, so I should be fine to just rely on that. Because I can't actually save manually unless I get to a safe house. An autosave was just not too long ago, so that's good. Just want to thank everyone so much for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. Wanted to give some shout outs. A Gorky snake oil? No, thank you. Definitely not, no. Yeah. That's okay, Coffeeton, for the stream. No trouble at all. Thank you, Not Fry. I definitely will have a good rest of my night, for sure. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good one, too. That's all good, Gorky, for the stream. No trouble at all. Hope you have a good one. Would like to highly recommend people check out Ave the Oni, who's been doing Resident Evil Requiem. Inmita has been doing some Elder Scrolls Online. Lucinda has been doing Resident Evil Requiem as well. And Shillerlock, who has been doing A Plague Tale Innocence. That's the first game out of the two. And it's his first playthrough. Oh yeah, Inmita, there's no worries for the stream and the shout out. You have a good one too. Definitely catch you next time, dude. No trouble at all, Schiller, for the streams and for the shout out either. No problem at all, Schiller. So the current schedule is early stream on Saturdays and Sundays is Assassin's Creed Origins. Then on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday it's currently Alan Wake. However, I'm almost finished that game as well. I've only got the 2 DLC to do, and then I'll be moving on to the next game, which I'm going to reveal once I actually finish that. And then Thursdays through to Sundays for the main time is now Red Dead Redemption 1, until this game is finished. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. The next stream that you'll see from me will be Alan Wake. So if you see me streaming that, or if you see me streaming a completely different game that's not on the schedule, then you know it's still my Monday stream, and I've probably just finished Alan Wake and started the surprise game that I've got lined up. Before I actually end the stream, I'd like to give a raid to Zamaxi. He's playing through some Far Cry 6. Here's a general raid message that everyone can feel free to copy and paste, and I'll also put one in chat for subscribers as well. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your weekend. Thank you very much again for watching, and catch you in the next stream.